If you know exactly what you need to do, but your body freezes and you cannot move, this session is for you. Take a slow breath and arrive here. You do not need to analyze anything. Let the words land where they land. Your body will take what it needs. And begin. I notice the part of me that freezes when life requires action. My body becomes heavy. My mind goes blank. Time feels slow or stuck. I know there are things I need to do, but I cannot move. This part of me believes that action is dangerous or overwhelming. It believes that if I move, I will fail, be judged, or make things worse. So instead, my system shuts down. I notice the numb stillness. I notice the procrastination. I notice the feeling of being trapped inside my own body. Underneath this is a nervous system that learned freezing was the safest option. I am ready to meet this immobility with patience and gentle movement. These are experiences arising in consciousness. They are not permanent truths about who I am. Even though there is a part of me that freezes when action is required, believing that moving will lead to failure or judgment, I acknowledge this fear is a passing pattern arising in consciousness, not my real or permanent self. My body feels so heavy, like I cannot move at all. I am scared that if I take a step, everything will fall apart. My mind is empty and I do not know what to do. I feel trapped inside this body that will not listen to me. Notice how this heaviness feels in your body right now. I just want to disappear so no one can see me fail. Maybe if I stay still enough, the pressure will go away. I feel so alone in this frozen place. Breathe into the heaviness and just notice it. I do not understand why I cannot do what others seem to do so easily. I am watching myself be stuck, and I feel so frustrated. Let the body soften a little around this feeling. I am noticing that I am the one observing this frozen part. There is a deep fear that I am not capable enough. I feel so tired from fighting myself all the time. I am breathing into this stillness without needing it to change. I am here with this frozen part exactly as it is. This heaviness can be here and I am still present. I remain steady while this experience moves through me. Underlying beliefs. I believe that taking action will lead to failure. I believe that if I move, I will be harshly judged. I believe I am not capable enough to handle things. I believe that being still keeps me safe from harm. I believe that I am fundamentally inadequate. The emotional mechanism of perfectionism is active, trying to protect me from making mistakes by preventing action altogether. This is an outdated strategy my ego adopted long ago to keep me safe from criticism. This belief that I am someone who cannot move without disaster is a pattern from past experiences and is not my true self. I am outgrowing the old identity of the one who must stay frozen to survive. Adult self, gently turn toward your inner child. I am sorry to my inner child, who experienced such overwhelm that the only safe response was to freeze completely. I am sorry that you felt so alone in that heavy stillness, believing no one could understand or help. I am sorry you learned that moving meant risking failure and judgment, and that staying stuck felt like the only protection. I am sorry you carried this burden alone for so long, not knowing that your feelings are temporary and your awareness is always safe. Inner child speaks. It feels a little softer to have you here with me. Maybe I can let myself breathe just a tiny bit more. Adult speaks. I give you permission to unfreeze at your own pace. I give you permission to forgive yourself for all the times you could not move. I release any guilt and shame you carry about being stuck. I honor our journey together through this difficult pattern. I love you exactly as you are, frozen or moving. You are safe to let go and be yourself because I am here now, always protecting you. Your feelings are just passing experiences, not the reality of who you are. Now that we've felt and honored the experience, allow understanding and light to arise naturally. Message from Higher Self. Freezing was a brilliant solution your system created to survive perceived threat. It was never a flaw. In truth, you are inherently capable of gentle, appropriate action. The belief that movement leads to disaster was an illusion born of past experiences, not a prediction of your future. As you see through this illusion, calm and balance are naturally restored. Thoughts, fears, and the impulse to freeze are merely temporary appearances in the vast field of your consciousness. The true self observing all of this has always been whole, untouched, and completely free. The ask, inner child. I give myself permission to feel the impulse to move, just a little, without having to do it perfectly. I allow my body to feel the desire for gentle engagement, right here in this moment. Adult self. I choose to stay present with this feeling of immobility, while allowing one small, safe movement to occur. I remain connected to myself, even as I experiment with a tiny shift in my body. Higher self. I allow this experience of unfreezing to unfold in its own time, through its own organic rhythm in the body. I release all control over how and when this resolves, knowing awareness remains stable while all sensations arise and pass. Bridge into your new reality. Where there was once only a heavy numbness, there is now a subtle tingling of potential energy in my limbs. I remember the feeling of being trapped inside my body, and now I notice a small space around that sensation. What used to feel like an endless stuckness now feels like a momentary pause. I am simply observing. Reclaim your power. I now choose to release the old belief that I must freeze to be safe, and embrace the wisdom of my body learning new responses. From the place of the observer, I see that the self witnessing this frozen part was never stuck, and is always capable of steady presence. Seeing it done. I imagine myself now at the very moment life requires action. I see myself pausing, not from fear, but from a grounded sense of assessment. My body feels present and alive, not heavy. My mind is clear, and I take a small natural step forward. Time flows with me, and I feel a quiet satisfaction in my ability to respond. In this parallel reality, movement is ordinary and safe. The inner child watches with curiosity, feeling the adult self calmly leading the way. This new experience arises in consciousness, and the real self witnesses it all with stable, peaceful awareness. I am so used to moving with ease that I forget I ever froze. It feels completely normal to breathe and take action at the same time. My body knows how to respond now, smoothly and without effort. This way of relating to my experience is simply how I am now. It is ordinary, safe, and requires no drama or struggle. Now, experience a new future. The moment arrives when I know something needs to be done. I notice the familiar flicker of hesitation, but I do not grab onto it. I feel my feet on the floor, solid and grounded. My breath moves in and out without me forcing it. I notice a slight warmth in my chest, not fear, just presence. My mind is quiet, not blank, just receptive. Time feels normal, neither fast nor slow, just enough. I feel a gentle energy in my arms and legs. There is no heaviness, only the simple weight of my body resting and ready. I observe a thought arise. I can do this. I do not judge the thought, I just let it be there. My shoulders relax a little more. I feel curious about what it would feel like to move. My hand reaches out gently, without force. I notice the sensation of air on my skin as I move. I take one small step, and my body feels stable. I am not rushing, I am not waiting, I am simply here. Another thought arises, this is okay. I feel a soft expansion in my chest, a quiet confidence. My breath deepens slightly, supporting me. I continue moving, one small action at a time. There is no pressure to finish, only to stay present. I notice my mind is clear and focused. My body feels coordinated and capable. I feel a sense of warmth spreading through me. I am not performing, I am just living. I see myself completing the action naturally. A wave of relief and ease washes over me. I feel satisfied not because it was perfect, but because it was possible. My inner child notices this and feels calm and safe. This new response feels like it has always been here. I take a breath and realize this is who I am now. Moving and pausing are both okay, and I am in charge. I feel grounded, regulated, and quietly competent. Allow this felt sense to continue integrating naturally in the body and in life. Take a deep breath, feel the shift, and smile. Let this settle gently. There's nothing you need to do right now. You can return to this whenever you feel called. Be gentle with yourself.